That cuckoo cocoa crab. He'll steal your garbage. Better watch out. It's kind of like a raccoon in that way, you know? Except not. It would suck to be a raccoon. I've been thinking about this recently. You know, they get the short end of the stick. Ooh, free beer. Yeah, free beer. Sweet. Don't leave your beer out. Kids might get their hands on it. Don't worry though. I've saved a child from you scoundrels. I thought I got that. Whatever. There he is. The cookie cocoa crab. Wandering around. In search of my garbage. I was gonna eat the free food. You get the hell out of here. You get to... Oh, he's not eating. The poor guy. He's gone insane. Crazy, like the cuckoo cocoa crab, eventually always becomes. The lifespan of the cocoa crab is not as long as you may think. For all that garbage eating is sure to drive someone insane. What the hell? The burger reappeared. You saw nothing. I'm not the crazy one. He is. Excuse me, there's mail for me. Why? Who lives here? An NBA player? Jesus Christ. This dude is 7 foot tall. All right, welcome, my friends. So glad you could join me. My name is Wonka, and today we are playing No Time. And I haven't released a No Time in a little bit. That is my fault. Why is my dimension box over here? What happened? Do I have two? Anyway, it has been a while since I released a No Time. I've been taking a little bit of a break just in general. Not from No Time per se, but just in general. You know, I think this game needs a break. The citizens need a break real quick. They're all loot. The cocoa crabs are going insane. The drivers, I mean, you know, drivers are always insane. That's not anything new. Wait, dimension box. Regular box. Why are there extra dimension boxes here? Why am I denying free dimension boxes? And why am I stopping what I'm saying halfway through and getting very easily distracted? Because there's so much to talk about. And there's so much to do. Okay. Now can we put some stuff in there? Why do I have to put it in my inventory and then put it in the box? Like, it's a lot of work, you know? It's just a lot of extra work that I just wasn't signing up for. Gosh. All right, well, somehow we got a second dimension box, so, you know... Thanks for the welcome back gift. I appreciate it, everyone. So yeah, basically, you know, it kind of hurt my car, and it kind of hurt my feelings. I kind of lost a side mirror on my car by being way too sleepy at the wheel and sort of dozing off a little bit. So moral of the story is I'm fine, but don't drive while sleepy. Ain't that right, Edward? I ended up damaging my side mirror because I kind of clipped a construction pylon while being a little bit too sleepy at the wheel. Oh my god. That guy just did a headstand. Wow. They're just really showing their stunts today. These two, they got like a routine. They drove by on top of each other, then they'll go around, come back. They did a headstand. Sorry, I'm like a tourist. These guys do it all the time, all right? Jesus, they're just a local circus act. Relax. And that is the lucky side of things. Let me tell you what. So, learn from me. Don't be stupid. Wasn't really in the mood, wasn't really, you know, kind of trying to take a break, rest, not be so tired all the time. And now we're back. And now we're ready to do your suggestions round 2. I know you guys probably want to see me go do some Act 2 shenanigans, and I promise we'll do Act 2 shenanigans next time. But we have a very important thing that has to be done here. Because it has been requested many, many times, and I have been planning on doing it. I just haven't gotten around to it. So now's the time. And it needed it needed its own video. Also, if you're wondering about the cocoa crabs and the raccoons, could you imagine just like all the animals that are like, hey, yeah, you know, I like to go out into the forest. My name's Bambi, and I go out into the forest and frolic around and eat berries and leaves, and it's so wonderful. You go over to like the panther or like the lion or something, and he's like, yeah, you know, nothing like a nice, fresh, raw, off-the-bone caribou, you know? Just really hits the spot. And the raccoon's over there like, you know, I like to eat half-eaten shit out of the garbage or like rotten, moldy stuff. You know, it doesn't sound so good when you put it that. I fixed you. Relax. You should be thanking me. Knocked him back on the head and steered him straight. So yeah, that's why raccoons get the shit end of the stick, all right? They gotta eat garbage. They're nature's garbage removal. Nature's recycler. Doing the Lord's work. All right, so if you're wondering what we are doing today and you haven't put it together from the title and thumbnail and all that, we're going to be getting lots and lots of us together in one area. And so to do this, we need some planning. All right. Step one of planning is coming up with a nice little routine that we can do over and over and over again so that we can see ourselves, but not actually, you know, see ourselves for too long. You know what I mean? So I'm going to use this bridge. There's going to be a nice little runway here for us to kind of time travel in a nice linear pattern so we don't accidentally run into ourselves and ruin everything. Yeah, we'll kind of warp in here, I guess. We'll sit for a little bit, not too long, but a little bit. And that'll allow us to see ourselves. We'll maybe get out of the car, but we have to make sure we always look this way so that we don't accidentally turn around. Okay? And then maybe we'll go like, I don't know, down over towards the donut shop or something. Now, the tricky part is we have to go back if we want to go to the bridge again. So somewhere along the line here, we have to go away from the bridge and then back to the bridge. And I don't know how many times we're going to be able to do this with this pattern. This is probably not the most well thought out pattern in order to get multiple of us in one time zone. But the key here is that we have to see ourselves each time so we can see how many of us are in the time zone. All right. So I think we'll probably come down here. It's a tough one. This is a tough one. I think we come down and we go somewhere off this way. There's only one way to get like to the bridge though. That's the hard part. I guess we could fly. So we'll go we'll do a loop around town square and then we'll fly out of here towards the bridge and we'll go land on the bridge. We'll stop at the bridge for a significant amount of time each time so that we have a chance to kind of catch up with ourselves. I don't know how it works. I think as long as the past you doesn't see the most recent version of you, then everything is fine. We're going to find out together. That's what's going to happen. We got a nice new dimension box. We're going to get as much fuel as we can here. I don't even know how much fuel Tom carries at a time. You know, he's not trying to get robbed out here. He's not trying to set himself up for failure. I only see 1, 2. Okay, we got 2. Hopefully I still already have 2. We'll make sure that they're full. But this is 4 travels in itself. So that's pretty good. We also got the one that's in the car. I think we should be all right. We're going to maybe grab some food. Real nice balanced diet of a donut and a smoothie. I mean, you don't know what's in the smoothie. It could be everything you need. Just grind it up in powdered form. And then added ice and milk. Maybe a little bit of yogurt. Unless you're lactose. I don't know what happens then, huh, Tom? Because I think both of these are lactose. You know what? We got almond milk in there. You're fine. I'm ready to go on an adventure, Tom. I hope you wish me good luck, buddy. If not, you're an ass. Just want you to know that. Can I just, bring this in here and throw everything in like this? It'd be really nice. Yes, donut, fusion cells, smoothie. All right, so we got 2 fusion cells in there. We have a fusion cell in here, which appears to be 0%. Okay. I thought if it was red, that meant it was full, but I was wrong. All right, we got 8 trips through time that we can make now. If that's not enough, I don't know what it is then. I don't know what is. Okay, for some reason it won't go in the dimension box now. It's being finicky. That's fine. We have ways of making it. Oh, nice. So the quest log is now actually moved to tab. Public service announcement. If you're trying to push Q and you're wondering why it won't open, I believe that works out of the car too. Yeah, Q does not work anymore at all for opening your quest tab. Now you know. Maybe saved you some frustration if you haven't played yet. Otherwise, you might be like, yeah, I already figured that out the hard way, man. Sorry, I wasn't here for you. I'm sorry. I feel bad. You just go a little bit into the future, I guess. We don't have to go too far. We're in November right now, going into Act 2, so we'll stay in November. We'll go to the end of November, because it does not really matter when we go. As far as the date, what does matter is the time. So let's start this journey at 10 o'clock in the morning and figure it out from there. Hopefully everything works out in the end. We don't want the reactor on yet because we don't want to time travel just yet. We are going to go out on the bridge, at least for our first time travel. After that, I think we're going to maybe fly somewhere over off to the right there. Time travel, swoop around, land on the bridge. And maybe we'll see how we can maybe play little pranks on our past self, future self, etc., etc. It's hard to play a prank on your future self because you'll know what's coming. All right, well, this is where it all started. This is where we learned how to time travel for the very first time, and this is where we are going to play with time itself. Play games with people's lives and with time. All right, who's ready? I am. All right. Buckle your seatbelts, kids. We're going to duplicate ourselves. Well, not yet. This is the first. Jesus, what did I hit? I can't see. This is why I hit my mirror. I was trying to time travel. Boy, did I wish I could time travel, that's for sure. And some people are probably sitting there like, you just suck at driving. That's why you hit your damn... No, asshole. Okay. I actually fell asleep. No, I was not drinking or under any influence. I just had been awake for way too long. And I had to drive because I had no... I mean, I guess I could have slept in my car. So there's always another way. There's always solutions. I just didn't listen. Didn't listen to my instinct. You should always listen to your instinct. All right, so this is where we need to be very, very aware of everything we do. We're going to let the car cool off, and we're going to take a step out and admire Grinch Mountain. Make sure we don't look too far to the left here, because that's where I'm going to be time traveling back. And you know what? I'm hungry, actually. Let's see if we can drink a little eggnog, and we'll even leave the cup here for next me to see. I don't know if that's how it works, but this is all part of the experience and the experiment. Why does it say it's 7:20? Oh, sorry, that's not the current time. The current time is 10:23, which is fine. Maybe we'll pose up for a nice photo op right here, both doors open, standing looking off at Grinch Mountain. The duplication process is a beauty. We'll stay here till like 11. I want to give like future me's enough time to see the very first me, right? So I don't want to run away too quickly now. But I also don't have a lot of things that I can think of to do. We can maybe like shoot a gun off in the air. Celebratory shot. Well, like, how do I reload? There we go. That felt unnecessary. I don't know. Go like wandering around. See how much the game actually remembers. Maybe we'll go like in and out of the trees here. Do a couple of jumps. I don't know if the game's actually going to remember me doing this stuff, but I'm going to make sure I walk backwards to my car so I don't ruin everything. All right, let's put the doors down. It's probably about 11-ish now. 11:04, so we can get back in the car, and we'll sit here for a little bit longer as we arrange the next date. So this me didn't get here till about 10:20, I want to say, but it would be cool to watch myself warp in. So let's go 10:10. We'll do 10-minute intervals here. We did the first one. We showed up at 10 actually, so that's not gonna show us warping in, I don't think. I didn't park till like 10:23 though. I don't know. We're experimenting. We're rolling with it. We're going with the flow. We are prepared to warp again. And it is now 11:25. I love that I can open that in the car now. Very good job. I appreciate. And let's go for our little drive now. We head out, go tour the town. What is that? Oh, it's grass. I thought there was some nuclear spillage. Thought my Uranus leaked all over. Uranium leaked all over the ground. My favorite place in town, Ben's Donuts. Give him a little honk if I could, but I don't have a horn. I only have a headlight. Headlight button in the middle of the wheel. No horn, though. If you did have a horn, though, you probably accidentally pushed both of them at the same time. So we'll just go for a little tour around town. Watch the mayhem happen here. Give myself an opportunity to maybe even see myself again in the future, just driving around. Again, I don't know how accurate the game remembers all of this that I'm doing, but I feel like I'm going to be very impressed. It's the first time I've really experimented with this. I caught a little bit of myself warping away the one time, but that's it. It was just the one time. So I guess now we can hover ourselves on out of here. Oh, left shift to toggle steering mode now. Interesting. I actually like that keybind better, to be honest. Oh boy, I am way too fast. We need to relax. Okay, there's the bridge. So I guess somewhere around here we can initiate our travel. See what happens. The first time ever, we're gonna hopefully catch a glimpse of ourselves. I think I see myself parked over there. Trying to still avoid it. And we'll just kind of loop around the back here. Oh, gotta make sure I do that. Just did a random 360. It's fine. It was weird, but it's fine. Just really making sure we be a little bit cautious here, but we also don't want to be, too slow. Definitely not too slow. That was actually incredibly well done. So here we are, pulling up on our old self. I don't know how close I can get. I'm just standing in the middle of the road there. I really hope old me doesn't turn around. I was very, very careful to not turn around. Look at that line in my head. Look at the top of his head. What is that? Damn, I'm a goofy looking motherfucker. Wait, I look like Tom. Whoa, 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 whoa. Careful, dude. Oh, this is where I was going to open the doors, but it doesn't look like it remembered me opening the doors. That's interesting. Why did I turn around?
Well, avoid yourself, remember?
I never turned around. No. What, did he just hear me and he turned around on his own? Like, I don't understand.